All right, so we're at Maddie's. We're gonna install the new size shelving. So remember, we put the duals side by side now. He had 36-inch shelves, and now we're gonna use some of the shelves we now stock. So we used to only stock the pressure washer shelf, which was an 18 by 8. And I just pulled up on the website, now we stock many other sizes. So we now stock an 8 by 24, an 8 by 32, 8 by 36, and an 8 by 48. And then we also stock a 10 by 24, 10 by 32, 10 by 36, and 10 by 48. So these are all 304 stainless. You can still get 316 if you want them. We just have to special order those. So anyway,
304 is fine.
304 is fine, yeah. For most everything, you know, unless you're using something really caustic, I think 304 is just fine. I've never had any issues with it.
So you're putting 3?
So I'm putting 3. These are the 10 by 24. Or 24 by 10, however you want to say it. So they used to hang out here before, so I'm going to duplicate that. So the first shelf will be right about here. This is our center line in the space, so we have 26 inches, so we'll basically have an inch gap on either side. So I'll put the first up right here and here. And then I think I wanted to say I did them 15.5 inches apart last time I did them. So I'll probably do that, because basically he's going to store all the Pressol bottles there. So I think I gave it like 1.5 inch clearance. Let me verify that. These are 13. So yeah, I think I did 15.5 apart, which was right there. So yeah, that's what I did. Okay.
What's that hat?
This is a giveaway hat, Michael. Let me get my glasses off. So this is for the garage giveaway. So that's a new hat a day, every day is what I'm doing.
What color is that one? That looks pretty
This
good.
is like it's like kind of like a bluish green, huh? Dark green, but it's got a little blue tint to it. I like it a lot.
Pretty good.
So I'm wearing it with my all black ensemble today. I'm matching you guys. You always wear all black. So media crew, cinematography is always on black. Yeah, is that way you blend or just disappear? I don't know how you.
Both.
Yeah, okay. So
People should go enter.
go enter, because I think this video will go up soon.
It is, yeah.
Giveaway ends August 31st. So you got another month and a week roughly. So
not bad.
no, you got
There's still
time.
some time.
You got plenty of time. And I mean, I would want a garage giveaway.
For sure.
85 grand worth of stuff in your garage installed for you.
Yeah.
And you get to be involved.
What would be like the absolute first thing you'd be like, yes, I want that? If they said, hey, I'm giving you 85 grand in your garage.
The absolute first thing I'd want, I mean, dual Crensless
That's the one thing.
and lighting.
Yeah.
I mean, but you're going to get it all. You're going
Right,
to get,
but like,
you're going to
yeah,
get Crensless, you're going to get flooring, you're going to get yeah. I would say you definitely want Crensless and you want lighting, Cree linears or whatever, you know, prime. But I think
What would be your cabinet of choice if the budget was in?
Ooh, endless budget, Rousseau. Yeah. That's a big ticket item there.
It is.
Yeah, and I think I would probably, if I had to choose, I might do everything else and then maybe do tools after, you know, slowly
Do like
acquire them.
Like the bespoke set?
I would do that. I would definitely do the Milwaukee Master Collection. For me, that'd be a must. If I had nothing. Yeah. Man, there's a lot of good stuff. For 85 grand, you get a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to have a very big garage.
Yeah, so anybody watching this, go back and look at Manuel's garage that we did, the garage giveaway. You see everything he got.
Yeah.
He got a lift, he got lighting, tools, cabinets, compressor, pressure. Now we do a dual pressure washer system. So compressor washers. I'm like, anyway, so yeah, I think it's pretty awesome.
Definitely.
Yeah, and then we'll paint the place too if it's not already painted.
You're definitely gonna get shelves in the garage giveaway.
Oh, you're gonna get shelves. It might be a 24 by 10. All right, we get to installing.
All right, Mike.
You're distracting me, Michael.
Well,
You know?
gotta keep you in line.
Yeah. All right. So first shelf, let's do that. Get some tape on here.
What are the attachment devices here?
So, okay, so the way it was before, because we had 36s, there's a stud right here, okay? So I was able to inset the uprights, the shelf brackets here, and then another one, it was 5 inches in. It just looks stupid with a 24-inch shelf to have them that far in. So I'm gonna end up using drywall anchors for all the shelf brackets. You know, I mean, we're not storing a lot of weight on here, and these are good for quite a bit of weight anyway. Otherwise, I would use these screws if I was going into a stud, these are 2-inch construction screws, and they're, you know, the head's big enough that they work in the keyhole, but we're gonna do these today. So either will work. Now, if you wouldn't wanna do this if you're putting a pressure washer on the wall. You want it blocking behind there and use construction screws. These are just good for the bottles, or, you know, I mean, you could probably put, you know, 30 pounds on a shelf, but not a pressure washer.
Got it.
Okay, so let me get some tape.
That's a good looking DI system there.
Isn't it? Yeah. People are asking about the black shelf that we installed at your house.
It's a possibility.
It is a possibility. And then I have another guy, Dave Chapman, if you're watching this, he's been asking me about this. He wants this swing out for his garage.
That for sure will be.
That's definitely gonna be available. The question is when. He keeps asking when. If you're watching this, hopefully soon, Dave. Anyway, that's, it's nice. So I think I'm gonna do, let's see how this, let me mock this up and we'll get an idea. I think I usually do them about somewhere in the 2 to 3 inches apart range here. So let's see here. Aesthetically, I don't like them. I've seen some people mount them all the way out like this. I don't like that look at all. In fact, this is the wrong one. Yeah, I don't like them out here like this. I think it looks goofy. I like them in, you know, like I said, in the 2 to 3 inch range, depending on the width of the shelf. If it's a much wider shelf, you can go a little closer to the inside. But yeah, I think 2 inches is where I'm gonna end up being. 2-inch inset. That means we're gonna be 3 inches off of the opening. So if we measure the edge of the opening, 3 inches off. Remember, we're gonna have an inch of clearance on the other side for the shelf. So if I come off 3 inches, that'll be the bracket. So, like I like to do, I like to use tape so that way I'm not marking up the wall. You can guesstimate about 3 inches right there. Oh yes, at Maddie's house. Yeah, Mike, thanks for reminding me.
Yeah.
You know, I really, you can.
The video goes up tonight.
Yeah, I really appreciate when you can call out my mistakes. You know, but you loved it because I finally made one in front of you, and you had to let me know, Mike, you just messed up. Yeah, I did. What am I gonna do? We got 4 little tiny extra nail holes in the wall.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if.
You can build an entire home perfectly, but man, hanging those pictures.
Hanging on pictures, I just am not capable, Mike. So we take our straight edge.
So if you were going into block walls, this would be just fine with Tapcons?
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely fine with Tapcons. Okay, there's one side. What am I thinking? Jeez. I'm not nervous, Michael. You just mind your business, Michael. You worry about the film and you let me worry about this, Mike, okay? You know, you've got enough. You got your hands full. Your hands full with cinematography.
It's your reputation that's on the line, so I'm just looking at.
I don't have a reputation, Mike.
Yes, you do. You've got quite the following.
You know, professional shelf installer. Really, if you want your shelves installed, call me. If you need some cinematography advice, call Mike Waba. Any advice needed for any shoots you might be shooting, huh?
Productions.
Yeah, production. We can peel this because this is not necessary anymore. Hey Mike, how's your dual pressure washer system working out? You love it, don't you? All the volume, it's what really makes a big difference.
People are asking when the GT3 dual wash and top.
So I guess Matt is, some guy's gonna come and do our suspension setup, corner balance it, get our height adjusted on both our cars. Probably when we get back from the rag company project.
Okay.
And then we'll do a dual wash and talk and get our cars hooked up. That'll be nice.
A dual GT3 wash and talk.
Yeah, dual wash and talk, buddy.
A dual pressure washer setup.
Yeah. We like 2 of everything, Mike. Let's see right there. Okay. All right, so what I've done is I've laid out the top of every bracket all the way across. And now we'll just take our bracket, hold it up to that line. And the center line should split the keyhole, right? So if we go like that, and then we just lay it out by simply making our mark like this. And then we'll pre-drill, get our anchors in. All the layout works, what takes the time, really. Okay, same here.
So what's your spacing there?
15.5 inches is what I'm doing, yeah. Yeah, got 2 more to lay out here. Okay, all right. So now, what I like to do is I use the screws that come with the anchors, and I drive those in first. I'll show you. I'm gonna grab the M12 Surge. Where is it? Boy, guess what? We don't have my favorite one here. I wonder where it is. It must be at Matt's. Must be at the other house. Well, I guess I'll have to just use the regular M12. That'll be fine. Kind of stinks, man. I love that other machine. All right. So what I like to do is drive the screw in first as a pilot hole. So we want to be right in the top of the keyhole. So I do this for every one. I mean, I know most people can do this. They don't need my instruction, but I try to make it easier for people if they want a couple little shortcuts. All right, so now that's done. So then I take our anchor, now that it's piloted, so that way, what it does is it just makes sure the anchor goes where I want it. So let's peel this up, at least. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't trust it for a pressure washer, but they'll handle quite a bit of weight. I mean, I think the pullout on these, it's not really, what they're rated for when they say 50 pounds, it's more like shear strength, not necessarily, I think it's gonna take less than 50 pounds to yank it out. I think 50 pounds this way if you're hanging, and the further you get out with a shelf, the more leverage you're gonna have, so you have to factor that in. All right, so same thing here. Okay. Yeah, so these are the screws that came with the drywall anchors, and then I just used some, I think these are number 8 washers. Move this out of the way so you don't back into it. So I like to use the longer Phillips bit on these. It makes it easier to get them driven in. So the trick with these is because there's this flange here, it can be a little bit tricky to get these started because it's in the way, just like that.
Good old shelf and talk, Mike.
Mm-hmm. Shelf and talk, I like that. Comment down below if you want more shelf and talk. Is that what you said? I like that.
That was good form.
Is that Michael?
I can tell that took some concentration.
They're just a hair off. I try to get them as perfect as I can. It's probably like a 16th, but. That's it. Dead knot. Okay, let's get our shelf on there and see how it looks. That's it. Cool. All right, and then we want to be equal distance on either side. Should be at about an inch. An inch, and there's an inch. Perfect. Yeah, I like that. That looks good.
Nice.
2-inch inset. Looks great. You can still grab that easy enough. The shelf, because it has this lip, I did 15.5 inches. I'm going off memory. It was, for some reason I wanted to say it was 16.5 or 17 inches spacing from bracket to bracket, and I think that's because I did there's a 1-inch lip here. So if we go top of bracket right now, we're at 15.5 from top of here to here, right? But this lip hangs down another inch, so that's gonna put us at 14, well, it's not quite an inch. I think it's like, it's an inch. So it'd put us at 14.5, which that should be fine. I think it is fine, because there's 14.5 there. So that the bottle's 12 3/8. So I think we'll keep it the way it is. No need to space them extra, because then you even have a harder time to get the top bottles off. So we'll stick with our 15.5. Maddie is taller, but I mean, it is more convenient to.
Any other tips, Mike?
Yeah, these tips are nice.
Yeah.
No. Pressol tips. We have the
Stainless ones are coming.
I know. Yeah, that's going to be nice. I think Matt's got one over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that prototype is exactly what the new ones will look like.
I think so.
Get these off here so they don't get dirty. Mike, do you like it turns you on to those blood orange spindrifts. They're good, huh?
Those are the best.
Aren't they? They're really good.
We had quite the ascension. We started with the Booblies.
Yep.
And then we went up to
LaCroix, whatever, Michael.
Please.
LaCroix. Dude, you're not French, but okay, anyway.
And then we got the Spindrifts, which are the most, what is it? They're not any.
There's no artificial flavors.
Yeah.
So, okay, so even though Boobly says natural flavors, in other words, what that means is they're meant to taste natural. That's all that really means. It's not a natural occurring chemical that they're putting in there. So we switched from that to now someone's going to say, oh, well, there's PF whatever in there. That may be, but dude, you can't be. It can't be.
They flavor it with actual orange juice.
They flavor it with actual orange and tangerine juice. And just sparkling water. So I like them. I don't care what anybody says. Maybe they're not the healthiest, but it's a heck of a lot better than drinking soda, which I don't do.
Or chemicals.
And the Boobly, orange cream Booblies are good. They do taste good, but I know that they're.
Maybe we get sponsored by Spindrift.
I'd be down with that. Publix sponsored me. Publix, yeah, we had they had the buy one, get one,
Yeah.
like.
Basically, if anybody's watching this that can sponsor us, just let us know.
And for anything. We'll take anything for free, is that what you're saying? Mike.
So we could say, this video, but.
This video is sponsored by.
This video is sponsored by Obsessed Garage.
It is. You know what? I am tired of you fidgeting with things. I have something for you. Here.
What do you got there?
This is a giveaway fidget tool. So.
That is a good use for
This is so here because I've been seeing you mess with the cord and topping here.
That's a good
There you
use
go.
for
You can have that.
Nice.
I don't know how much it is,
Well,
but it's a
total.
tryout. It's a tryout. I know, but I don't know how much that is but that gets you definitely some entries in the giveaway. And you are always touching things, clicking things, so that's perfect for you.
Something tactile.
Too bad, yeah, you do. Too bad you don't qualify to enter for the giveaway, Mike. I wish we did.
That'd be cheap.
It would be cheating. I guess it would be. Somehow it's against the rules, Mike. So this is where the surge would be really nice, but I think Matt has it at the other house, at Michelle's, what he calls Michelle's house. Okay. Good stuff, Mike. You know what would be better than this? Working on my own garage.
Yeah, that's going to happen someday.
Probably ought to take the word soon out of it.
Yeah.
No?
The outdoor kitchen's coming soon.
No, you better take the word soon out of that too. I don't know. See how I'm doing it for the people, Mike?
Yeah, we need to do your kitchen basically.
For everybody else.
Everybody else needs
Yeah. So I think I mentioned this to you, Mike. I think I'm gonna do that since I'm repainting the house. All it's white with black trim. I think I want a contrasting color, something that really stands out, and something that looks like cedar. So I think I'm gonna do that lighter. I forget what they call it. They don't call it cedar. It's another, but it looks great.
I would definitely do that,
Okay, so there's that one. Yeah, Mike, you deserve a nice outdoor kitchen. When we came to your house for dinner, you took care of us on the Heston grill there.
yeah. It was great.
That was a good experience, Mike. I'm doing basically a galley style. So the other side of the galley will end up being counter height bar, because my my outdoor kitchen is raised up about 8.5 inches. So the cabinet will be on the raised part, and then down just 8 inches, which is about the height of a raised bar.
Yeah.
And I'll just get raised bar stools for that and kind of doing the design. And then I've got to get with design and actually have them do a rendering after I figure out which cabinets I want to do everywhere. And we'll get going on it, right? We can at least order the stuff, you know, because there's always something else, you know? Yeah, and I'm going to try to do it where it's not in the summer.
Yeah.
So maybe this fall when it cools down a bit. Because remember, I was dying at Lena's doing hers. It was very hot. It was in the hundreds.
Yeah.
Just about got it, buddy. Perfectly level there. All right. So the shelves look pretty clean. So I think what I'm going to do is try to find Matt's, was it Wyman's, the cleaner? And then we'll wipe down the brackets first and then install the shelves. And you know what we'll do? We'll grab, you know what we have here, all purpose. This is a part of our shop cleanup. So I don't know if Matt's actually used these yet. Way back here. Because I don't really want to use that stuff on his towels that he wipes the car down with, you know? So, all right, so there we go. So we sell these, by the way. Nothing worse than fingerprints on stainless. One, two, three. So now, yeah, raise that mic. That's it. Okay. I think I'll guess where Matt wants to put his chemicals. Least used would be up top. I mean, he's going to rearrange it, 100% guarantee you. It's a pretty individual thing, you know. But people like to use their stuff. Wheel cleaner, drying aid. I think wheel glass cleaner, and then and then tire dressing maybe. Let's see. Drying aid for sure. It's going to be 2 glass cleaner. I think 4 per shelf is going to be the right number. Clay lube, surface rust inhibitor, you probably want on shelf 2 because that's something you use when you wash the car with steel brakes. I think surface prep's going to go up here. Well, I'm just going to guesstimate and he can play around with them and move them around. Another surface prep, another iron remover. So these can definitely go up here. Yeah, that's a good height. You can reach those no problem. Okay, so yeah, so probably I think 5 per. So you got more than 15? He's gonna have to thin the herd a little bit because there's 15 bottles and he still has 6 left.
Yeah. Interior cleaner, probably swap that out.
Well, he's got interior cleaner here already. He's got 2. He's got probably the Griots and the PNS. So he'll have to figure out what he wants. Well, completed.
It's good looking setup, man.
I think so. I kind of like them. Personally, this is how I like them. I like them turned just a little bit. I think it looks cool. But then you want the labels. I mean, he's going to change all this guaranteed. But I think the spray heads look cool when they're just like, yeah, I don't know why. I just like that look. I mean, obviously the labels should line up, but I don't think it needs to because you grab it like that, you're looking at it anyway. But it's just, you know, just a little.
That's the people like it.
What would you do? Straight and straight? I think most people would have the nozzle straight with the labels like this, but I just think, you know, otherwise you can just cock the whole bottle like that too.
Sure.
I just think it looks cool like that.
Yeah.
Don't you?
I agree. It does give more of a substantial look.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I know Matt will come home and play with us immediately and want to do it his way, which is great. Hey, I'll do that. I'll turn them all back the way they were and then just kind of come this way. That way I don't stress him out with everything being off.
Everything's different.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like going in and rearranging the man's closet for him. He would, yeah, he'd be not thrilled with that.
Or his tools.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Because he memorizes them. Then you screw it up and you move everything around. That'd be. I'm not gonna lie. That would tick me off too because I have my own tools memorized. Okay.
All right, Mike. I think
That's complete. So basically, I hope that helped you. Whoever's watching this and needs to little tips on how to install the shelves, and it lets you know we do stock.
Yeah. So
8 different sizes now.
it used to be like an 8 to 10 week wait.
I know, which stinks. If you really want them, you want them now. You don't want to wait around.
So now we've got them.
Yep.
Go get it. People should probably go ahead and get one.
Yeah, definitely go buy one of these hats. I'm telling you, these hats are great. I'm happy with them. I wasn't sure. I know Bryce had said there's going to be some changes in quality. They're great, some great design features, which I have to agree with. They're comfortable. Sweatband is definitely better. I like how they fit, and I like the logo right here. It's cool. Right? Where is it? Right? Where is it?
You just missed it, Mike.
Yeah, I know. It's on this side though. I like the logo, branding wise, and I like this color too.
Yep.
So I wear hats a lot. I keep my head protected.
Yeah. And all the sweat.
All the smarts. I don't want the smarts to fall out.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's what it is, man. Okay. Till next time. Next project.
Yeah, probably back on OGHQ. We're going out to Rag Company here. In a
Yeah, so if you're watching this before, it's going to be out before we go to Rag Company. The next big project's going to be, we're going to be in Idaho for 10 days-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ready for those early flights, Mike?
We're going to be up at 2 a.m.
The return flight is at 5:30 in the morning, and we have to return the rental car. We didn't book this trip. It was booked for us by Rag Company. I guess they think we're early risers. Yeah, that's not ideal. But anyway, that's the next big project. And then we'll be back and forth on OG. Once we get all these bigger projects taken care of that are outside of OG, then we can focus more on the actual build at OG. The next thing is going to be fire suppression, and then lighting and painting the ceiling. And then we're waiting for engineering to take care of for the doors. So that'll be something to look forward to. We'll definitely be hitting it hard and heavy within the next couple of, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
okay, cool.